Damn it! I ain't. Hell no! I forgot to hook this up to my YouTube.
Dude, what the heck?
Hey, exit, delete,
Delete.
cancel. I don't know how to do
Well,
it. How you do it?
yeah. Hey everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
you asshole.
well, I had already hit it. I told you in advance.
Hey, when was the last time I've ever done this? When was the last time?
I don't. When was the last time I ever did this?
Ah,
Same, exact same. Of course, I've been sitting here for a few minutes just staring at the screen after I opened it up and everything. But yeah,
like last year's camp. I'm so unorganized right now.
what are you looking at now?
Well, no, I had went to my phone. The next thing I know, it was still on TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure nobody watching us right now anyway.
yeah.
You know how you always have like your coverage, your pregame coverage and all that. You know,
This
oh
is
yeah,
terrible pregame coverage
we
right here.
got
Let me see. Up, and you're out. What are you doing?
I was trying to stream it to mine.
Dude, I think that's
Hey, there we go. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. There you go. Hey, when was the last time we done this though? Honestly,
I don't know. It's been months, I think.
it's been months.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last thing we talked about.
It was probably something Marvel did that was crappy. Wasn't Miss Marvel or the Marvels coming out around that time?
No, it was way before that. Yeah, I know I went on a rant about Star Wars most likely, and now
You ran about Star Wars like every time.
Expect it again this time. But Deadpool the trailer dropped.
Yo, I didn't even get a chance to watch it last night because one, I was at work.
You didn't get a chance to watch it?
No, I was at work, fool.
You haven't seen it yet?
No. You saw it?
All right, we'll watch it.
Hold on. Give me 30 seconds.
All right.
You watched it though.
Yeah, I watched it. I saw it. I mean, I got my thoughts on it, and I honestly feel like, well, it's Deadpool. It's Deadpool. Yeah. It's Ryan Reynolds, who's basically perfect for the role because he's just playing Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, he's been that way since Van Wilder.
Yep. Well, he's had his breakout moments. Like even Safe House, he could show a bit of his acting range. And Buried is probably one of his best right there.
There was something else. I'm trying to. What was it? Yeah. There's a few. Oh, no, I was about to say definitely, maybe, but that was another rom-com.
Yeah.
Oh, Smoking Aces. Smoking Aces.
Oh, yeah, Smoking Aces. I forgot. I seriously forgot. Yeah. Him and Ray Liotta. Sheesh. That ending. Oh my gosh, Smoking Aces. You know, we should probably do a podcast on that movie. That movie,
I'm down. I've been meaning to watch that.
Absolutely.
I'm down, but let's check this out. Let's check out the trailer.
Yeah, if you want to throw up the what you call it, the stream the
see
the
now is why you ain't tell me that I was supposed to be the one doing it.
Dude, you always have to do it because my internet's crap. You remember, you were just commenting on that before.
I don't trust what I got in my browser. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing in my browser.
Before you share anything.
Yeah.
Remember, open it up and then just share that one window. Oh my gosh, how do you have? You're going to end up being one of those people who's streaming and then you open up your feed and it's just all this.
No, because I always exit out of everything before I do that. How do you go? Is it present? It's present, right?
That happened recently. There was a streamer who pulled up and it was like animal related stuff.
Was he black?
I don't know.
I thought it was what's his name? Speed. What is it? Present?
That happens way too often. so like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with you people? What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There was one time I was on a bus and I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened with my phone, but my phone was in my seat. Next thing I know, I'm just like, man, I hear breathing. I look down, bro. It's my motherfucking phone with some porn playing. Luckily, I turned off because it was on full blast. Luckily, nothing was going on. Actually, I got a couple stories like that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, is it Deadpool 3? Tell me why I was about to click on our podcast.
Of course you were.
Okay, how do you turn that up?
Trying to find it.
No, I got it right here.
Oh, okay. It is running. It is running. That's good.
Okay, I just gotta go to present.
Oh my gosh, we're very behind. We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah. True. All right.
So
So
cut us some slack.
okay, so I go to hold on. They talking about me?
No,
I go to share
we
screen,
good.
right?
We good.
I go to share
Share
screen, right? Share screen.
It'll pop up on my end.
All right. And then I just go to what? Entire screen or what?
If you want us to see every window you got.
No, hell no. I guess I should go right here. You know, okay, there we go. I think this is it right
Well,
here.
I can check it and approve it before I even make it public to the world if you wish.
Yeah, go ahead. Is that good?
Yeah. You haven't shared it yet.
Oh, share. Boom.
Yeah, you have to share it with me.
Right there?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right,
there we go.
There we go. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. And here we go.
The Deadpool and Wolverine.
All right, next time we are gonna be better prepared.
Yes. Next time. When we're just talking about smoking aces.
Yeah.
Let's first throw up a trailer of the movie.
All right, here we go.
Happy birthday to you. All right, okay.
What's with the
It's
hair?
been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy.
Nice hair.
That is because of each and every one
It's
of
a reference to a movie, I'm
the
sure.
luckiest man alive.
What movie?
I don't know. I my memory is kind of fading right now. I'm growing old in age, but I know it's like a reference to a movie, that whole setup.
Gotcha.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's
You
asking?
recognize these guys?
Oh yeah, of course, TVA.
Whoa.
Second I saw the helmet.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what pegging is, but
Say that again.
I don't know what pegging is, but I'm assuming it's a reference to something, you know, adult oriented.
What's his name? Chase. Chase would know.
Okay.
Chase would know.
That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. So it's what happened on their International Women's Day.
Yep, International Women's Day.
International Women's Day. Got it.
Hopefully I meet Rhea Ripley on International Women's Day. Anyway, back to the
Miss Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me.
It'd be nice if Owen Wilson showed up.
You are
Yeah.
special. This is your chance.
Rest
Be a
in peace.
hero among heroes.
You notice how it's the classic Avengers? None of the new ones at all being shown.
Are you think? Cause I already know. It's probably gonna be them going all over. Are you think they're trying to like erase the new stuff or what?
I don't think they're trying to erase the new stuff. I just think they're trying to use that as bait for people to enjoy, because it's going to be nothing but baiting. Like, they're not going to show Captain Marvel or Wasp or Hot Girl and all that stuff there, because nobody's going to care about them.
Hot Girl.
Hawk Girl, the one who's replacing Hawkeye.
Oh, Kate Bishop. Yeah. Okay.
They're not going to show any of them because that doesn't draw anyone. Nobody cares for them.
I'm sorry. Don't nobody care about none of them. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Haley Steinfeld. Nobody care to be watching no Kate Bishop. I'm not going for no Kate Bishop movie.
Well, you notice how they don't show the fat Thor. They're showing the classic Thor from Ragnarok, everyone's favorite. They're showing a Winter Soldier's Captain America. They're showing Iron Man, the Tony Stark's Iron Man, the Robert Downey Jr., not the Ironheart chick, not the Miss Marvel, not the Marvels, not the WandaVision, not the Doctor Stranges. Even though I enjoyed the first movie of Doctor Strange,
that second one was underwhelming.
It was just a rehash of Iron Man.
Yeah, true.
Basically what it was, a rich man who's very intelligent, who loses everything because he becomes damaged and has to better himself because of it. Ends up getting a power because he was damaged. But yeah, it's a Doctor Strange and Iron Man are the same movie. But yeah, sorry.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
Oh, how they're fighting on the grave of 20th Century Fox is honestly one of the best things they're doing there.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even care for it. They didn't leak all that, so I'm just like, man, that'd have been cooler if I saw it for the first time. But I mean, it's still awesome. But they leaked
for the
the
first
hell out
time because I saw it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's literally.
Oh, that's the first time you've seen all that.
Yeah, that's a reference to Planet of the Apes. You know, when they go to the very end and it's just like the Statue of Liberty, and he finds out he was on planet Earth the whole time, and it's like, no, I think, the Planet of the Apes.
No, he went somewhere and they had like the little, Abraham Lincoln.
I'm talking about the original show, man. The classic, iconic
Mark Wahlberg
original show.
And it's Abraham Lincoln, not Abe. Yeah, well, Mark Wahlberg.
The original show, because at the very end, the final season, that's how it ends, where you find out you're on the planet the entire time. It's really a powerful moment. But
the only real one is Mark
they're
Wahlberg.
They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna put him there, and he's gonna be like, no. They're gonna have to have it. They're gonna have to.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's Deadpool.
Well, it's Deadpool. They're gonna reference as many things as they can. But yeah.
Yeah, please. Oh my God!
Also, the way the cinematography, the way it's filmed, it looks so much better than the other two.
Well, honestly, the way it moves, it moves with the action, and I've always been a fan of that because nowadays everyone needs a faster pace editing, faster pace movement to keep your attention and draw your eyes. It's harder for people to go back and watch older movies now because they're not as fast paced as things are now.
Yeah, like I swear, as much as I love the Warriors, the action scenes in that is so ass.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
But if you were to redo it, they do have more fast-paced movements because it's supposed to draw your eye and keep you in movement keeps you interested. I mean, I could be talking to you and, the whole thing, like if someone's jingling their keys over to the side and it's reflecting glass, your eyes are more likely to go to the jingling keys with reflecting light than you are to someone who's talking.
So that's funny because I remember I had a second date. And so we're at Chili's, and the way we were sitting, like her back was to the TV, and the TV was in the corner.
Yeah,
I would try my hardest to pay attention to her talking, but I'm just sitting here just glancing, and I don't even want to watch basketball. I'm just like, damn, this is a good ass game.
Yeah, and you had a happy ending, didn't you, to that relationship, to that date?
I mean, she ain't cool. That was the last date.
Your eyes look to things that are moving, and that's why screens they're lit up LEDs lights that your eyes are drawn to because it's constant movement.
All right, back to the trailer.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. What was that? Was that Doom or a version of Doom or something? No, okay. I thought that was Doom for a second. I thought that was Dr. Doom.
It could be. I mean, honestly, I don't know what they're doing, but if they do, because this would honestly be one of the best ways to introduce like the X-Men. Honestly, what I'm hoping, because they say this is going to be the final.
Because they did that for what's the movie? What's Captain Marvel? New Captain Marvel movie. No, and the Marvels, they had Beast at the very end.
Oh yeah, and they had in what is it? Multiverse of Madness. The Fantastic Four.
Yeah. And but I did hear this is something about Secret Wars, which I don't know nothing about Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars? Yeah. Secret Wars.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that after.
Okay.
Because honestly, the trailer's almost done.
We've been going on a tangent.
Yeah, let's just finish it straight up.
God, I love this part. Wait! Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, the only reason people are going to watch is really for them both. That's
Absolutely.
really it. Because
I
Hugh
mean,
Jackman
I
was
was geeked. Yeah, I was
like,
geeked for Hugh Jackman
like there have
returning.
been people I've spoken to who liked like the original X-Men and like who didn't like it, but they were like, oh, it's all about Cyclops and Jean Grey. I was like, no, the center of those movies were nobody but Hugh Jackman. Wolverine was the focus point of those. Sure, there was Rogue and Number One and Magneto and what was going on around him, but they kept focusing on Wolverine. He's what Magneto wants. He's who Magneto wants. He's who Magneto. So it was just one of those things where he was the main focus. And Hugh Jackman was the huge draw. And he kept getting more and more ripped for each and every movie. I mean, heck, for Logan? He was the most ripped.
No, I think it was the Wolverine. That's when he really started doing the Rock's training regimen and all that, to where he because I mean, dude, I ain't gonna lie, when he had woke back up and had like a little sword fight or whatever, and just you could see his pecs flex, I was like, bruh, that's the Wolverine. That's what he should have been.
In the Wolverine, it was the first 2 acts, which were actually the best. The last one where he was fighting basically the adamantite suit of samurai armor was like,
it was cartoonish. It was a little cartoonish. No.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. The fact that he's finally in his traditional outfit. And they better have him wearing his mask. They have to have him wearing his
I just saw a picture of it yesterday. They unveiled it. I forgot where, but yeah, it's same type of mask, but like the eyes is gonna be blue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's the one thing. Out of all of the movies, he's never once worn the mask, and he just needs to. It's one of those things like if you've been watching Halo, the worst thing about Halo is the fact that the actor shows his face.
I've heard about that. I'm glad I didn't watch. I heard it was actually kind of whack.
Like in the remake of Dread, one of the best, most.
Are you talking about the Carl Urban? Yeah, you're talking about the Carl Urban. Yep.
One of the most accurate, like every fan of Dread absolutely loves it. Why? Because unlike Sylvester Stallone, Carl Urban, he's dedicated to characters when he plays them. Absolutely dedicated. And in the comics, Dread never takes off his helmet. So he never took off his helmet. Actors too often want to be seen that's why Pedro Pascal had his issue in Mandalorian. That's why he basically turned into a voice actor and stopped acting entirely, because he wanted his face to be seen.
I mean, if I'm not showing my face, then, I might as well just do the voice.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It was like, if you're trying to do a universe with characters, but that's one thing I like about Deadpool is he rarely takes off his mask. And when he is, it's his wart-filled covered face, not his normal, because he's dedicated to the role. Yeah. I was like, keep the mask on. He'll look prettier with it on instead of that pockmarked face. But I don't think
Secret Wars.
Oh,
sorry.
Secret Wars?
No. Say what you about to say.
Okay, so I don't think this will do anything to save Disney's
MCU.
Yeah, the MsheU, because
why are you calling it MsheU? Are you talking about all the what is it?
Because there are no male characters in it anymore. Everyone's been replaced. Go on, think about it. Think about it.
Okay, Bishop. Okay, I got Ironheart. Damn it, you got Black Panther. Thor. No, Thor. We still got Thor.
He's been neutered.
She did.
He's never been as powerful as he was
in Ragnarok.
Infinity War,
yeah.
They neutered him for Endgame, and then from then on, he's been the butt of everyone's jokes.
Okay.
And the Guardians are gone.
Hold on. We got my boy Captain America.
Who's Blade at some point, who his daughter is the main star of the show. Or his daughter's going to be the main focus, not him.
Who? No.
In the Blade.
Hell no.
Yeah.
What? No. Where'd you get that
Because
from?
it's
Where'd you get that
not
information from?
that's the actual script. It's been rewritten
Nah.
multiple times, but
It better have
the
been
daughter is
rewritten.
being the main focus.
Oh
That's
no,
what
that
we
movie is
mean
gonna be
by
trash.
MsheU.
Just
The
bring
men,
on, just bring in Wesley Snipes.
yeah, the men are given second billing in their own shows. That's how it is.
That's not it.
It's just
Yeah, you kind of right. You kind of right.
yeah.
By the way, oh my god, I just thought of that. Speaking of females, what's that movie that's coming out? It's gonna be trash. It's a Marvel movie. Sony, Madam Web.
Oh, Madam Web. You
Ain't
know
nobody seen that
she fired her agent after that.
because I'm pretty
She
sure the movie
absolutely
trash.
fired
The
her
movie
agent
was
after
probably
that.
trash.
Well, she thought she was going to be brought into the MCU, but then again, who wants to be brought? Like people are now saying no to Disney to be brought into the MCU because it's a dying brand. Nobody wants to be brought into it anymore unless you're doing like a Deadpool movie, which is honestly everyone sees as standalone.
Yeah,
Which is why it will not save Disney's MsheU. And the what is it? Spider-Man, which is now going to be completely standalone because they realize they make more with Peter Parker just interacting with more Peter Parkers than interacting with like the Avengers and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to go more that route of everything.
It'd be awesome if they brought them back. I would love that. Matter of fact, so you know all the people that's gonna be in this Deadpool movie, right?
No, I haven't seen much of that.
Deadpool 3 is the only movie from Hollywood which I'm waiting for 2 years. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Honestly, Deadpool is the only Marvel movie that I'm extremely excited for.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. Is like I'm not there to see any Marvel. I don't care about any of the Marvel
I
characters.
want to see how Deadpool is gonna how Deadpool is gonna interact. That's really, what if he meet Thanos or something,
It's all gonna be cameos. That's all anyone wants to see. No one wants to go there to see him really be in the Avengers because he doesn't really join the Avengers. He's always this joke character that's off to the side that is participating and doing things here and there.
Yeah.
He is not going to be really going to carry anything over because people who are there for Deadpool are just going to be there for Deadpool. He was the only option. Like, remember when after Stan Lee died, he was like the only person who could possibly be thrown in. Like, they could have brought Ryan Reynolds in to do cameos, and everyone they didn't have to call him because they didn't own Fox at the point in time. They didn't have to call him Wade Wilson. They didn't have to call him Deadpool. They would just have to have him there as a cameo, and everyone would go to the theaters to go see the one instance where Deadpool's in, because everyone would immediately assume Ryan Reynolds is in a MsheU movie. It's Deadpool. I would go to see him just to see him there for a quick second.
True.
I would enjoy that, but they missed that opportunity, and then they were like, oh, he's just synonymous with Deadpool. We don't want to bring him in. Like, there was that whole thing when Disney bought up Fox. What was going to happen to Deadpool? Even with the writer's strike, they came up with a clause which neutered Ryan Reynolds' writing because, he does his own lines.
Yep. I heard
and it
about
became a problem because he's taking work from writers. Well, if he's doing his own lines, and the fact that they're actually good means the
writers aren't doing a good job.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, let the character who literally is still on the hunt for the person who leaked the footage, let him do the lines.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, there'd be no Deadpool movies.
No,
they
he's still on the hunt for the person who leaked the footage.
That's funny.
There were only 2 people who had it, and he's still hunting for the person who leaked the
But let's be real though. Can't nobody play Deadpool like Ryan Reynolds.
No.
You can try to get some funny person in, but it wouldn't have been, we need Van Wilder. But
sweet.
Hold on, who?
Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, we're back together after a couple months.
Pause. But you saw they had pyro. They had pyro in the trailer.
Oh yeah. He's there for. I like that. I like how they do those kinds of things where they but only Deadpool's the one that can get rid of it because like the joke at the beginning. Oh, Disney's never had that before. Yeah. And then he looks at the camera, breaks the fourth wall. It's like, because that's the thing. This is going to be the final goodbye for Deadpool of his solo movies. But because they're doing Secret Wars, they're going to introduce Secret Wars through this. Yep. It's like, no, You can't, because you've already neutered all the main superheroes and nobody cares about the next generation. Nobody cares. They could have done Doctor Doom. They need to ground everything. Like you see what they did with Wilson Fisk, Kingpin.
I don't know. I didn't watch Echo. Oh, Echo.
Yes, you did.
Another one. No, I didn't. I watched one episode.
I'm
sorry.
What?
You thought I watched it for real?
You made me suffer through that. It was your idea to watch that crap, dude.
I tried to watch that first episode, and I'm just like,
oh my
man,
gosh.
You
forced me, because I was like, all right, we're gonna do our podcast, our very next podcast.
God, I told you I couldn't do it.
Echo.
I told you.
I'm pretty sure. And you're like,
I'm pretty sure I can go to the text messages.
Dude.
I'm sure I can go to the text messages and tell you, like, yo, I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
No, you told me you got like 4 episodes into it. Oh my gosh.
No,
you through that.
Oh no, I don't know where you got that from.
Because we were gonna do a podcast.
Okay, stop.
There.
Here we go. I said, not gonna lie, I'm thinking of calling it quits on Echo and watch Percy Jackson instead. oh. And then I put, okay. And then I put, I'm gonna finish it.
Yes.
But then I also said, it's so boring. I've been on my phone 80% of the time.
Yes. But I'm not surprised. Like me, I had to be taking notes.
And then I said, okay.
Because there was no way I could remember anything that was happening in that movie. Absolutely no way.
In Echo?
The show. Yeah, in Echo.
So
forgettable.
Yeah, you said all that. So yeah, I was supposed to watch it. I'm sorry, yeah.
And it's funny, as a Native American myself, I thought that was incredibly offensive.
It sucks because I already know that they're streaming. Even though I think I'm looking at you, I'm really looking at the other way, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Bro, you Native American.
Yeah, my abuela. You've known that.
No, abuela, that's Spanish. That's Spanish.
She was Native American. She was given away to my grandfather.
Oh.
At the age of 11 and started having kids at the age of 12. Something like that.
Oh, wow. No, it's been a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah. I thought you were just white and Mexican.
No.
I mean, you got a white mama that's straight up white, and then you got a Mexican father.
You know that gene seems to carry out throughout. It was funny because when I was in India, they kept saying, it's like, oh, you guys are like American Indian. And me and Elias looked at each other and was like, he's not wrong.
I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, Echo. What did they do with Kingpin? Because like I said, I didn't watch
Kingpin is apparently trying to, Kingpin is the one who killed Echo's father. Got Hawkeye to do it.
Yeah.
So at the first episode, she shoots Kingpin through the eye.
Yeah, that was in Hawkeye.
Kills him. Yeah, she kills him, and then
he actually dies.
Oh, she thinks he's dead. Okay, and then she wants to take over his empire. She goes home to where her family's at and then basically starts telling her family that they have to help her take down Kingpin. And then her family's telling her, oh, we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this. When I tried to get out of Kingpin's grasp, he took everything from me. I'm not married. I have nothing. I still work for him, but it's on the outside. That's basically what the story was. And she started attacking Kingpin. Kingpin led his forces after he got out of his coma, and because his eye was shot out, led his forces to the town. And apparently she was in the right for wanting power, for wanting strength, because it's not about a character's moral actions. Now it's about a character's history, which is the stupidest thing ever. Who cares about a character's gosh dang history? It's about their actions. It's about their morality, not who they identify as. But oh my gosh, this show was so freaking ridiculous. So Kingpin comes and basically says, oh, let's have a family dinner after his eye's been shot out, after there's a bullet in his brain, goes there to have dinner with her, offers her the queendom to be the Queenpin. And then she turns him down after everything she's done, turns him down. And then Kingpin goes to go fight with her. And apparently all her powers is echoing her past strengths. So her mother apparently somehow had the magical power to heal, which she got from some unnamed ancestor, because apparently I have no clue. So she healed the Kingpin's traumatic past, where he saved his mother from being beaten by his father to death. Because you remember that. That was like the most iconic role of Kingpin, where he used a hammer and beat his father's head in with it, saving his mother from being beaten. And she was all, "You're going to be cured of this. You're going to be cured of this." It was like her basically saying, "Oh, just let your mother get beaten. Who cares about that domestic violence? Don't save her. Let her get." It was so freaking, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. It was one of the most aggravating things. And she's all right. The woman can do whatever she wants. Oh, she gave her grandmother, because apparently she has the ability to give powers to other women in the family tree.
I thought she could just fight.
So she gave it to her grandmother, her like 80-year-old grandmother, who started throwing around like 200-pound dudes. It was the stupidest thing ever. The absolute stupidest thing ever. And I was forced to watch it because of this guy here. Because of this freaking guy. He was like, "We're going to do a podcast on it." I took notes. I watched the whole gosh dang thing, and he backed out because it was such a trash dumpster fire, like everything else the MsheU does. Absolute garbage. Even Disney didn't want to release it. You know that, right? They didn't want to release it.
My bad, I had you
They
muted.
had to. They knew they had to release it because it was well, they had already signaled too hard. They had to release it.
I don't know why you continue to watch. Oh, did I send you that text after you watched it?
Yes, because
Yeah,
you told me
you know
we're
what,
gonna
you know
watch
what,
it.
you know what, bro. When I say watch the show, you never do. The one time I actually finally decided to tell you, and then I decided not to watch it. Now you want to end up watching it. And also, I
Because we were
forgot
gonna
that
work. We were
also
gonna do a podcast
I
on it,
also
dude.
forgot that I could just put my computer over here. That way, I can just look over there, and I don't look stupid looking off screen at nothing. So now
That's
I'm
okay.
good.
That's okay.
But that being said, yeah, the show sucked. I couldn't do it. I was tapped out in the first episode.
Yeah. Well, it's
I
funny.
was
There are a
done.
lot of people who are trying to debate which one was worse. Crap. What was the one with
Hawkeye?
Samuel Jackson?
Oh my God. I was about to say Agents of Shield. Secret
What's that called?
Invasion. Secret
Yes.
Invasion. Okay, peep this.
There are
I
people.
I got through Secret Invasion, but man, it shit started to suck. Especially that last episode. That last episode was just another CGI boss battle, and the fact that you had two of the scrolls or whatever how you pronounce it, you had two of them with the type of venom or whatever antidote it is that gives them all the powers of every Avenger.
Yep.
It was the dumbest thing ever. It looked
And
so
of course,
stupid.
the 90-pound woman beat over the what? 200-pound dude.
Yeah.
MsheU. MsheU,
Yeah.
dude.
It
But
makes so
honestly,
much
there are
sense.
people who are
They
saying
really are just making the MCU just all women now.
Yeah. So there are people saying that the reason why Infinity War and whatever it's called, what's it called?
Oh, Endgame?
No, the Samuel Jackson one.
Oh,
You just
Secret
said it.
Invasion. Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. The reason why that one is so bad is because, well, they had already kind of neutered Samuel Jackson in like Marvel, Captain Marvel, but you had
I am watching the Marvels probably tomorrow. And
Okay,
doing a
you
review.
had this great iconic character because Samuel L. Jackson was perfect for the role. He did a great job in it, and they completely neutered him, saying everything that he did, like Secret Invasion. They're basically saying everything he did because someone else did it. It was the Skrulls that did it. He did absolutely nothing. It's like they're completely neutering him. Yet in Echo, you have this character nobody cares about doing crap nobody cares about.
Stop. You said he did what? Where? That it was really the Skrulls?
Everything he did was the Skrulls that did it because he was gone at that point in time, either off world, and it was the Skrulls who were mimicking him who were actually doing the real job.
So how long was that for?
The majority of the show, just like how Rhodey, for some reason, doesn't even know the real Rhodes, doesn't even know Tony Stark is dead.
Yeah, that's some bull.
That's many plot holes in that crap. Yet Echo, you have to compare it to Daredevil because, well, they said it was going to be the R-rated. It's going to get back to the grittiness of it all. They brought Kingpin back in. They neutered Kingpin, made Echo the sole focus, made it about absolutely nothing.
I pray that Daredevil is good, but honestly, I doubt it.
Oh, they finished it. They scrapped it and are having to redo it all.
Nah, dude. I thought they were just getting some reshoots in.
No, they scrapped the whole thing. They were going to do the whole thing with Echo, but they couldn't because, well, this actress that doesn't know how to act. It was absolutely aggravating because in real life, the actress can
That's her first
actually
role.
read lips.
Okay.
But they made her.
No. Well, I don't know because I saw her on I want to say Jimmy Kimmel show or no Fallon or whatever, and they had to have an interpreter. So every time you say something, she had to look off camera.
You always do because it's better, but it's like she can read lips roughly because it's like me knowing Hindi. It's like I can get an inkling of what they're saying.
You know what?
If they're speaking Hindi, but I won't fully understand it because it's just I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent in it.
This nigga don't speak that shit.
What?
What? Stop. You don't speak it. Stop playing, bro. Stop the cat. Stop the cat, bro. You barely speak Spanish. But okay. Secret Wars. What is Secret Wars about? Also, they got Elektra in the movie too. She's gonna have a cameo. And I'm not even talking about the the Netflix Elektra. We're talking about Jennifer Garner. They got Jennifer Garner
what's
back.
she doing anyway? So of course they probably got her for a few pennies.
Yeah,
like they got Brad Pitt for a cup of coffee.
Hey, yeah, they did get Brad Pitt.
Well, if Ryan Reynolds giving you a cup of coffee, you're gonna do what he asks.
And he was only there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, all he did was get electrocuted.
Yeah, all he had to do was just
only time you saw his face. The only time you saw his face was the Invisible Man.
Cup of coffee.
I was like, wait, where is he? Oh,
it'd have been fun. Honestly, it'd have been funnier if it was John Cena.
Yeah.
That'd have been perfect. Honestly, that would have made that whole John Cena Invisible meme go on for like another 30 years if they did that.
Yeah, but Secret Invasion is basically when so Scarlet Witch and the X-Men, this is the point in time where they had just been writing so many X-Men, like everything. They just make a power of everything.
Oh, is this when somebody said
no more mutants?
Yeah. Oh, so that's Secret
Scarlet
Wars?
Witch basically, because she's an Omega level mutant. So she uses her power to nullify the mutant's ability and basically that's Secret Invasion after that. But that's when you kind of have the mutants and the Avengers and everyone.
Is there two different things? Secret Wars and Secret Invasion?
One another. What?
So there are two different things. Is there Secret Invasion and Secret Wars? Because I'm talking about Secret Wars from what I hear.
Oh, Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Invasion is that Skrulls thing. Secret Wars is something else with the X-Men and shit, right?
Yeah, Secret Wars is with the X-Men.
Okay, so what's up with Secret Wars? Because I hear that's what Deadpool 3 is doing.
Oh, that's basically the battle between the Avengers, the X-Men, and that's where they all come together and collide. The only thing I think they should do, because the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe or the MCU, the Marvel Universe. It was a comic that was written about Deadpool. It's a one-off comic.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen how it ends.
Every panel, he's just killing off every character because there's something telling him, like, you know how he's talking to his devils, the angel and devil. And
they got to bring that in.
What? Yeah, they have to.
They got to bring that
in.
They
have to have that at some point in time.
They even had that in the video game. Like, come on.
Yeah, because he's the box that's above. He can hear that box that's being spoken about everything that's happening. That's what drives him insane and nuts, to where he kills off everyone that you're basically on a blank page. And then you turn that blank page and then it's the writer who's writing the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
And then he kills off the writer. And that's how they were able to reboot the entire thing, because Deadpool deleted the writer. He deleted everyone in the universe that they could start from scratch because they had to, because they ran out of original content. They ran out of ideas, and it was the perfect way to do it. Just like that, where they're at now, they've ran out of ideas. No Way Home taught the Marvel universe the wrong thing, taught all the universes, like all the superhero movies, the wrong thing, because they brought in all the Spider-Man and everyone loved it. They brought in all the classic bad guys. Everyone loved it. All the Spider-Man, all the classic bad guys, and a decent story that actually tied throughout the whole thing.
So you're thinking because of that, now everybody's all the viewers are expecting that?
No, not the viewers. Disney realized that the multiverse worked because it worked in Spider-Man the Into the
No,
Spider-Verse,
into
and then
yep.
they made the live action. They both worked. So what did Marvel do? They turned
They-
everything into a multiverse.
Yep, they tried to do that with Doctor Strange.
Everything.
And see, and that's why I think a lot of people thought Doctor Strange was whack because they was expecting like this No Way
Marvel.
Home type
Yeah.
deal. And then you see it, I'm just like, y'all had it in one scene, and then the rest he's just chilling with, in
Yep.
another. It was just trash because of that.
Yeah.
Because of our expectations.
Yeah.
And then you
So
got Captain Marvel. Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing, is like they do that all the time. So No Way Home brought people in to go see Doctor Strange because that was the next movie that was coming out. It was another multiverse of madness. They're going to bring in the X-Men. They're going to bring in the Fantastic Four. They're going to be able to do all this stuff. They barely do any of it. And then, as you say, the writing's neutered. Everything's just like, what the heck? What the heck is this? It's not even entertaining anymore. And after that, nobody went to go see Marvel movies. Even until what is it? Guardians of the Galaxy came out. And that even had a poor start until people started saying, "Oh, it's actually pretty decent." So it got money off of word of mouth. If its release was actually lower than its second time in the second week, which is normally the opposite. Normally, its release gets more money than its second week. But no, it really got uphill because it got traction off of people saying it's actually good. Because people were just assuming it was going to be bad like everything else. And then nobody went back to the theaters. Deadpool is going to do the same exact thing. People are going to go. There's going to be this massive spike. The Marvel universe and all the superhero universes are going to see that and go like, huh, maybe having a character that's comedic, staring at the camera, which they tried to do in She-Hulk.
But I heard I've heard she's done that way before. She's done that in all the comics, breaking the fourth wall and whatnot. So that's nothing new for her.
Yeah,
that's just another character.
It's nothing new for her. It was just the way they went about it. Like the whole show was basically ragging on people who weren't going to like it, which is like, you can't make a show for that. Make a show that's entertaining, not for people who are going to complain about it. Because no matter what, that's not.
I mean, I liked it, but for me, it's a one-time watch. I wouldn't watch it again. But it wasn't bad. I looked at it as a comedy, like it was supposed to be. But yeah, it was, But this is the thing about the MCU, especially right now. In every movie, and every show, they got something that leads off of like, okay, we got the Hulk. He now has a son. He went off in space for we don't know how long. We got excuse me, Shang-Chi at the very end. His sister or whatever is in charge of the 10 Rings now, which I forgot how long Shang-Chi came around. I don't even think he showed up since the movie. You got everything that's going on in Echo. You got whatever's going on in Hawkeye. You got everything that's going on, but really nobody cares. Like honestly, like these sequels feel so long ago because I've only seen them one time. Just because I just don't care. None of them are entertaining like that. The Black Panther movie was good, but again, it's a one-time watch for me. A lot of these movies are.
They were trying to get something going. Remember, Jonathan Majors was supposed to be their next.
Hey, that's bull. He basically was guilty because he injured her finger trying to get away from her. There is video of him getting her out the car and trying to run away from her and all that good stuff. But yet they still, he's guilty. Honestly, that was some bullshit. That was some bull.
Well, you got to say, at least Disney waited for a guilty verdict.
I give him that.
People.
I give him that because they could have eased we talking about Johnny Depp now, aren't we?
No, I was talking about Gina Carano.
Okay, I was thinking about Johnny Depp,
who literally got fired because of what she put on social media. Yeah, and her co-star did the exact same thing, and nothing happened to him. So
hold on, who did that? Pedro
Pascal, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Well, he did it far worse. Instead of doing this comparison, he was like, "Oh, they are this." I was like, "Ugh."
Damn.
But yeah, he didn't lose his job, and that's why Gina Carano is now suing Disney. I mean, she's got a case. She's got a case because of what Disney said publicly afterward. Her and Elon Musk suing Disney. Oh, it's funny how much Elon hates Bob Iger. It's so funny. The CEO of Disney.
He kind of he ruined Twitter for me.
How?
I mean, I still get what I go there for, but it's to the point where he sits there and says, "Oh, you can only tweet this many times a day," even though I don't tweet, so I don't care. He did some other stuff too to Twitter. I forgot, but man, it's like, hey, naming it X sounds like a porn site.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's what you go
Technically,
there
it
for anyway, dude.
is. Technically,
It's
it
what
is, but
it's what
don't
you go
call
there
it
for
that. We just
anyway.
call it Twitter. Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what X
Well,
is.
it's funny. I see it everywhere. It's like X, and then in the parentheses, it's Twitter. It's
I
like,
be
yeah,
sitting there thinking, I be sitting there like, hold on. What app did I download? I be sitting there like, I have to make sure. I'm like, what the hell am I? Oh, it's Twitter. Okay.
yeah, yeah. But the thing is, like, I will be excited to watch Deadpool. I will enjoy watching Deadpool,
That's the
seeing
only thing I'm excited
Ryan
for.
Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a
I'm
movie,
glad.
not
Uh-huh.
Deadpool and Wolverine. It's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman.
I am glad that they called it Deadpool and Wolverine because that kind of confirms that this is a duo now. It is an
Yeah,
actual movie, not just Hugh Jackman showing up for like the third act or something. Like, no, he's the co-star. He's one of the main characters. So
yeah.
that's what really got me excited for it.
Yeah, he's doing a big part because I kept
They
seeing
can't
things
mess
like
this up.
Deadpool 3, Deadpool 3, and then I see the logo for it because I'm looking, it's just like, all right, I need a thumbnail for this, and it's all Deadpool and Wolverine, and I was like,
Oh,
okay,
did you see
okay.
what Hugh Jackman posted?
No, I didn't see what Hugh Jackman posted.
Oh, he retitled it Wolverine and asshole.
It better have the text too. Better have the text.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep. It has a text.
good,
It has the
good,
text.
good. That's how you have to sell things. That's how you have to. You have to
Mhm.
market it and have fun with the audience. I think that's one of the biggest things that most huge entertainment industries have forgotten. Have fun with the audience. The audience is the one that's going to go
There you go.
watch it. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, because the two of them, yeah, they've been, and it's funny, they've been doing this for years, even
Yeah.
before the first Deadpool. They've been going at it. So now that we actually have the actual movie, they're gonna promote the hell out of it. I honestly can't wait for the promotion.
Yeah, I
To come
remember
out.
their let's make trailers for each other's companies.
Mm.
Ryan Reynolds does this epic trailer supporting him and everything. Of course, it had that comedic tone to it. And then
Uh-huh.
Wolverine's is basically him dumping the liquor down on the table and the bottle's just emptying out.
Oh yeah, because they both had the drinks and whatnot.
Yep. Yep. The coffee bean coffee, something like that. And then the aviation gin. Oh, but that's how you've got to do it. You have to have this rapport with the audience. The audience feels connected to the actors. The audience enjoys seeing the banter and being able to see them in a film together. Finally, I mean,
Mhm.
heck, we had been wanting like Hugh because Hugh Jackman retired, and we're like, we'll never see Deadpool and Wolverine in a film.
Yeah.
Well, we need Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a movie. That's what we need. We need that. Everyone would still call it Wolverine and Deadpool as
Mhm.
long as you have them together. But they eventually came out with it, and it was just like great, great. I'm just worried. You go ahead.
I wish Stan Lee was here to see this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'd have been perfect. Now the cameo, I would have loved to see what cameo that would have been.
Yeah, I'm just curious about how the writer's strike affected the script. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if that was just something that's on paper, but they didn't actively act on it.
Yeah.
Because people will say, "Oh, I have to write these lines," and Ryan Reynolds does whatever. They just change it in the script, and the writer just signs off on it. That's what I hope. Give the
Yeah,
writer
that'd be
credit
cool.
for
Yeah.
for the lines that he's not writing, at least, because he's at least knows that he doesn't know enough about the character.
Yeah.
Like, all the people that are writing the shows and movies now have never read a comic before. Like Taika Waititi had no clue about Thor, had never read a comic, never actually known the story, and then he wrote his Love and Thunder, and nobody liked it. And he's all, well, maybe
Stop.
eventually.
Did you watch it?
No.
Hey, then in that case, bro, shut up about me not watching Echo, because Love and Thunder was horrible. It
Ugh.
was it was trying to be Ragnarok, but they kind of like just upped it times 10, and it was just, I chuckled maybe like once. It's like Thor got a gift. It was a pair of screaming goats. It was funny the first time, got a chuckle the second time, and then after that, it was just annoying. Like even Natalie Portman, it's funny. The only good movie in the Thor franchise is the one without Natalie Portman. She comes back, and it is now worse than whatever the Thor: The Dark World.
Yep.
Like, I would rather watch that than Love and Thunder. Y'all have Christian Bale as the bad guy. Now, I'm not saying he did a bad job. Christian Bale was good. They just didn't do much with him. The CGI, bro. I know you've seen the scene with the black kids floating head, Idris Elba's son.
Yep.
Oh my God, it was so horrible. They had to redo it and for Disney Plus.
Yeah,
like
it was the same thing with the Ant-Man and the Wasp with the giant head. It was like with what's his name?
Giant head, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh,
you talking about Quantumania? You talking about Quantumania? You talking about yeah. Oh God, that was horrible.
And the Quantumania.
I couldn't believe they did that. I was like, this, like, really, all this money that y'all putting down on this movie.
Look at me,
and that's what y'all give us.
It's like, that's your dialogue.
and Quantumanium, they gave it, was it like a 47? It wasn't worth it. I didn't give him a 47. Like, come on, that's too harsh. But it was kind of, I don't know. It's hard because you have the second movie, which it was cool, but at the same time, it was kind of like, this one, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to really describe it. It was all right. I'm just gonna say that it was all right.
Oh, so you actually enjoyed it?
I mean, it's Paul Rudd. I like Paul Rudd.
Yeah, you're gonna watch.
It's the weakest of the three, and the fact that you have Kang, which they hyped up, and he really did get beat by a guy that talks to ants.
Yeah.
That was just, I was like, nah, y'all lying, right? But the ending of that movie made it seem like something was about to happen because he was sitting there just saying, like, hey, what if I didn't escape? And as he's walking, you have all the people, they'll walk past him and just start staring at him like, like something weird or something. I don't know. The way they set it up made me feel like
an Inception type thing.
Yes. That's what it was. So
it feels like the Inception thing where he starts spinning the top and he leaves
the totem,
and it's still spinning the whole time.
That's like, what it felt like. But Quantumanium was okay. Love and Thunder was straight trash. That movie was garbage.
Echo was absolute garbage. And like, Secret Invasion was
Secret Invasion was ass. You say Echo was ass. Love and Thunder was ass. What else came out? I heard
Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna have to watch it again because I think because of No Way Home, I had high expectations.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to watch it again. But even though it is stupid because Scarlet Witch's arc was done. She was done with the whole getting her kids back. She understood. She knew it wasn't going to happen. And then we bring her back to Multiverse of Madness to have her do the exact same thing. It's like, come on. But they haven't really done anything good except Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, which was, again, a one-off. The part 3 of a series. And after that, nobody went to the theaters to go see Miss Marvel.
That flopped. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna do a review. But it looked like a good, fun little action comedy. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, check it out and see. But that's the thing.
You have to stop. Did you watch it?
Like, of course not. Of course not. I'm not gonna bother. I don't like. That's the thing. Deadpool is something I'd care to see.
True.
Nothing in the MsheU really interests me because it's really got no heart. It's not about characters. It's not about suffering through something and becoming better people. No, it's about women being perfect. That's all it's about. It's like, who can relate to this? Even women can't relate to it. Because I heard this analogy. So, Disney was known for its Disney princesses and being predominantly a female brand.
Yeah.
What'd they do when they bought Star Wars? What'd they do when they bought Marvel? They tried turning them into girl brands. They did it with Rey Skywalker, the girl who's the secret to everything kind of trope, the one with who's perfect at everything. They did it with Miss Marvel. They tried to make her the focus point. The problem is they didn't get both audiences because most women don't care for superhero movies. And Barbie has proved that. There is an audience for women to love films. So the fact that they blame men for not going to the movies to watch these things, it's like you're gearing them for women. Why are you mad that men don't want to watch them? Yet you make a movie like Barbie, which of course wasn't Disney, but you make a movie like Barbie, there is an audience. There is an audience. Women will flock to the theaters to watch something that's good. That's enjoyable. That's for them. Superheroes are not. Superheroes have always been veered towards guys and the muscle-bound men and the scantily clad women. That's just what it is. Go ahead.
How was it that Barbie, a movie made for women, the only man Oscar nomination they get is for Ken?
Well, because Ken was
That
the
is
character everyone
perfect.
Ken was the character everyone could relate to.
They didn't get best director. I'm like, how you didn't even get best director, bro? We got best supporting actor. I love that. Men for the win.
But it wasn't about that, because if you watch it,
Men for the
Barbie
win.
doesn't really have any character arc. It's Ken. Ken is
Did
the
you
one.
watch it?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's on HBO or Max, I should say. It's on Max. Or is it called Max now?
So
Yeah.
The Marvels is on Disney Plus.
Dude, I'm not gonna bother watching that. Dude, come on.
You watch Barbie though?
Of course.
Okay.
For the kingdom, man.
Yes, bro.
I'm enough.
Hey, that Mojo Dojo Casa House. Hey.
But that's the thing. His character arc, the fact that he actually changes, he grows. Because at the beginning, he just wants to be the perfect Ken for Barbie. Realizes that's not enough. Realizes there's more to the world. He grows, adapts, evolves. What does Barbie do? She's tired with who she is and goes off to the real world. That's her arc. That's her entire arc. There is no development throughout. She's perfect in the beginning and she's perfect at the end. Ken is the one that struggles, and everyone can relate to him because of it. Because guess what? The world isn't like Barbie. The world isn't perfect. The world is like Ken, the one with struggles, the one who is dealing with frustrations of being put down upon, whether it's from the what is it, the matriarchy, which is Barbie, or whether it's from work, or whether it's so everyone can relate to that. Everyone can relate to Ken in some way because they're all dealing with something.
But how great was the I'm Just Ken song?
That's how he won. That's how he got nominated.
The I'm Just Ken song was so great.
I'm just Ken.
Anywhere else I'd be a 10. I love that song, bro.
Oh,
and Alan, how Michael Cera is Alan.
but that's what I mean. It's like they're creating these boy brands. Disney's creating these boy brands, trying to make them for women, and then they blame men for not going to watch it because it's no longer for men.
And also, I don't want to see a copy. I don't want to see a female Iron Man. I don't want to see a female Black Panther. It's like we've already had it, and then all you did was just switch the gender. I don't, give me something. I'm cool with a woman superhero, but don't just give me this. The same version. Just took the penis off.
They succeeded with what? Wonder Woman, because she's a female superhero. She's an original.
And I liked her. I liked her better than Superman anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna die on this. I continuously say I did not like Man of Steel. Everyone thinks that is blasphemy.
I liked Man of Steel.
I did not like it.
I liked it.
I did not. Everyone thinks that I'm a heinous person for saying that. I'm like, I don't think Zack Snyder should. I mean, he did okay with Watchmen. Why? Because that's a stand-alone comic.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He's a visionary. You can give a visionary a standalone comic like V for Vendetta, like Red, like Watchmen. Those you can give to a visionary.
But to give them a whole franchise?
Yeah, you can't give an IP to an artist. You have to give it to an absolute nerd. That's the problem. Like Disney actively, like there's a video now circulating like on Twitter and things of like all the writers from and directors from like Secret Invasion, of Echo, of Miss Marvel, of all the stuff that's been coming out that's been absolute trash.
Yeah.
They have been actively told not to read the comics. They have been actively told not to do any research in it. They have been actively told all this because they want to make it original. They want to make it new. The problem is when you try to make something new, when you have this masterpiece already there, like look at the Suicide Squad, the movie that came out.
The Suicide Squad?
Yeah, the first one with
So Suicide Squad
slapping Chris Rock.
Remember that one is Rock. That one is Suicide Squad. And when you say the Suicide Squad, I'm thinking, John Cena.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. That one. When we had the Assault on Arkham, what was it called?
Assault on Arkham, Batman.
Assault on Arkham. We had that. as a perfect reference for it. And it was just like, no, this is absolute garbage. When you look at the animation, the animated movie was far better, far
absolutely.
darker
Absolutely.
than the live action movie. And that's the thing. If you watch most of the DC animated movies, like their Justice League movies and things like that, even Justice League, the TV show, and Unlimited, and the original Batman, the Batman show from like the 1990s.
Batman, the animated series.
Yep. Absolutely iconic. That's where Harley Quinn came from.
Oh, yeah. I know that.
Yeah.
I used to
and
watch
then they've
that.
done too much with her and just kind of destroyed her as a character. But yeah,
Birds of Prey was kind of mid. But I thought the Suicide Squad is great. Honestly, the best movies in the DC. I like how we switched.
They were
Marvel
fighting a kaiju at the end,
right? Even though a lot of people said that was dumb, they liked the first one better. I'm not okay. Y'all just retarded.
Yeah.
Anyway, the best movies in the DCEU, RIP, is Aquaman, Man of Steel, The Suicide Squad. No, Aquaman was good, surprisingly. The only thing.
What about 2?
Huh?
What about 2?
Oh, I didn't see that yet. I think I'm waiting for it to be on HBO. Yeah. I kind of felt like it's pointless because I mean, it's
a dead brand. Again, they're rebooting it.
So it's not gonna lead nowhere.
But like I said,
hold on. Go ahead. No, Aquaman, Man of Steel, The Suicide Squad, and Wonder Woman. That's it.
Like I said, I hated Man of Steel, and you were the one that freaking told me I had to watch the extended version of BVS.
Oh yeah, I wanted you to see that. I wasn't trying to watch that. I wanted to go see, dude. I went to go pay $22 for that movie. So you can sit there and watch the extended for free. Yeah, I paid $22 for that.
Oh,
I was in the theater, bored out my mind, but the kid next to me was sitting there quoting every scene that he saw in the trailer. Do you bleed? I'm like, shut the fuck up, kid. Damn. Like the kid was enjoying it, so I mean, at least somebody enjoyed it. But I walked out of, especially Suicide Squad. I walked out of that movie like, it could have been better.
Kids have the kids are easily entertained. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Kids are easily entertained.
But the problem is, I don't. I'd rather watch the Ben Affleck Daredevil than the majority of the DCEU. I would rather sit back. I'd rather watch. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do Fantastic Four.
I'd rather watch Steel.
Bro, he had to shoot a free throw so the bomb wouldn't go off. Come on, I'd rather watch a Blank Man.
Or Paperman. Paperman, is that Ryan Reynolds' first superhero movie?
Paperman.
Yeah,
Paperman. Hold up.
He's basically a hero that tries to get a kid to write.
He's like an actual superhero?
Yeah. Well, not it's like in the kid's mind. It's like fictional, an imaginary friend type thing.
Ryan Reynolds, Paperman?
Yeah.
Oh, 2009. 2009. That's not that far off. Why
no. And I think right after that is when he got the Green Lantern.
What the hell?
And met his wife.
Stop. Why have I not seen this movie? Why have I not seen this movie?
Yeah.
Why have I not seen this?
He looks dope, right?
Oh my God, I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. I'm surprised you've never heard of it.
No. And of course, I'm a Ryan Reynolds fan because Van Wilder was 2002. Man, I might do me a little Ryan Reynolds marathon on my vacation. Paperman.
Review them all, watch them all, have fun with them all.
I actually might do that. Oh, that's on Stars. Guess who restarted their subscription 2 days ago too. It's a wrap. All right, so I will be doing a review on Paperman.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds' first attempt.
I'm pretty sure it failed, but now it's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but like Deadpool will work because it just has a huge fan base.
Yeah, it's gonna make its money back easily.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that Disney will be able to replicate that in every other fans aren't just going to buy up everything. That's the thing I think they need to get the mindset out of.
I mean, they should know that with these last few phases, how everything is flopping. Yeah. They know that they should not work hard because I think this year Deadpool is the only Marvel movie coming out so far.
Yeah. Well, you know that the reason why they're flopping is because the fans are both racist and sexist. That's why they're flopping.
I mean, I'm a little, so
I mean, there might be a bit of truth in that in some cases, but in the end, if it's a good movie, people still watch a good movie. And it's the mentality of actors also. Like, what is it? That's a whole different topic though, where actors killed the actor buzz. Like, there is no real interest for movies due to actors. I mean, Ryan Reynolds still carries that. Hugh Jackman, if there's a movie with Hugh Jackman, and I'm still excited to see it. But what other actors do people care to go see? Because you remember, like in the 90s. Yeah, well, it's a Jason Statham movie.
Jason Statham, dude, has been doing good.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, The Beekeeper actually did better than Mean Girls.
Yeah.
And it was actually a good movie.
Yeah, well, why would you remake Mean Girls? Seriously, why?
Well, okay, so this is what happened. You know, they did the movie because Mean Girls came from a book. Then they did that movie. Then they turned it into a Broadway play, which this is what the movie is based on. It's based on the play. But the thing is, though, I saw clips, and all it is just the exact same scenes from the Lindsay Lohan movie, just thrown on with the song. So really, why did y'all remake Mean Girls?
To make it a musical.
It was trash. It flopped. I mean, it didn't flop, but The Beekeeper is at 122 million right now. Mean Girls, this thing is still at like 70, and they came out the same weekend.
But
Jason Statham for the win.
You remember, like in the 80s or 90s, the 90s, early 2000s, even.
Bro, we were born in 91.
Yeah. But whereas like, oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger will be in a movie. Keanu Reeves will be in a movie, or you get excited.
Oh yeah, you actually have this. You actually have star power.
Yeah.
I feel what you said.
But the actors themselves, the stars killed the star power. Why? By going to social media.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. I can now disassociate. Like, I'll be watching films and I'm like, I hate this character, but the actor's doing a good job. The actor's doing a good job. And it's like, oh, good job. Because, well, you have to disassociate them from the characters they play. Like, I can like characters, but I can hate the actor for who he is or what he stands for, or his hypocrisy. But I can like the characters that are played. Doesn't mean I have to agree with who the person is. But yeah, like that's the thing. In other places, they still have star power. Why? Because they weren't dumb enough to destroy who they are by telling the lower community, like, oh, like the actors are rich elites. And then what are they doing? Like, telling people that they have to stay in. They have to not go outdoors, like during COVID, all this crap. Well, and they're saying that while in their $1 million mansions.
There was a mayor that did that said, you know, oh, curfew and all that, and then he had a whole ass mansion party. I was like, bro,
that was the governor of California.
That's what
Gavin
it was.
Newsom forced everyone to stay indoors, and then he went out to go to restaurants and had them privately for himself, open for him alone.
Hey, I mean,
politicians are politicians. They'll do the same thing around the world. That's one thing.
That's just people in charge in general. That's like people at work. Oh yeah, you know, you can't be on your phone. You can't do this, can't do that. You turn around, they doing exactly everything they say you can't do. So
rules for you, not for me.
Basically.
Yeah. But Deadpool, I am excited to see it. I will enjoy the heck out of the movie. It's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in a film. That's all you need to know.
I mean, right? Honestly, I don't see. You can go wrong, but they're not going wrong with this. I mean, they're not going wrong with this. It's going to be. I'm gonna probably just scale it right now at least an 8.
I mean, even if it's worse than the other ones, like even if Logan was a masterpiece for the Wolverine, and even though like the first Deadpool was still like the stronger of the two so far, it was the fact that it was so they didn't have a lot to do. Like, that's the thing.
But at the same time, what bogged it down for me was the going back and forth. Because the whole, like the first 2 acts was like on the freeway scene that we've seen in the leaked footage. So all it was just what made the movie the weakest part of the movie is them going back and forth. I don't really care so much about the flashbacks. I feel like I've seen it all before, where this person, you know, oh, I had a happy life, blah 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 blah, and now, you know, I'm going through this. I don't know. It just felt like shit I've seen before. So really, the only thing that was really holding it down for me was 1, the action, 2, Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds in the action. I didn't really care for all that back and forth stuff. But number 2, I
back
mean,
and
I
forth
just
was
love
slow.
everything. Yeah, it felt slow. Number
It
two,
was
though, I
slow.
love the characters. I thought Cable was awesome. The action
The Fire
was
Fist,
great.
there is
Yeah,
not enough fat representation.
yeah, like just like all the comedy was just even a lot better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought number two was way better
Yeah,
than
and
the
they
first.
actually got an actor who was roughly the height of Cable.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Instead of like Wolverine, which the character is
Oh,
5'3",
yeah, he's
and
actually short as hell.
Hugh Jackman is like 6'4", something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, nope,
But
that's not accurate.
regardless, though, I still love the Deadpool movie, but I did think number two was better.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's just the fact that it's the first time you see him, and because I would still rewatch the leaked footage to
Oh,
whoever released it.
absolutely.
Thank you for that. It's absolutely marvelous to watch. But
Marvelous.
because crap, there was another thing that popped into my head, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
'Cause-
We should. It's an hour, 10 minutes. We should
Yeah.
end this.
I will say though, because they're still talking about making a Joker trilogy after the
After the Joker, blah, blah,
yeah
it's in French. I don't know how to say part two.
Joker
Which,
the
which, by the way, is about to be a musical. What do you think of that? Before we end this, what do you think about Joker being a musical?
why do they have to make everything a musical?
I know Lady Gaga's gonna sing her ass off, so I know she's gonna be good. But a full ass musical,
See, that's
yeah.
the thing.
I'm sorry. Why did y'all turn this into a musical? I
So
know it's crazy, but like, nah,
again,
no.
the only superhero I could understand being turned into a musical is say it.
Stop. Let me do this. Let me do Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
The only one that makes sense. You can't have Lex Luthor. You can't have Joker. You can't have Superman. You have to have a character who's already unhinged, a
Yeah.
character who breaks the fourth wall, a character who already is aware nothing that's going on is real to break out in song. That's the only thing that makes sense. To do the Joker as a musical, that's going to ruin the heart and the tone of it.
Hold on now. But this is the guy that this is Todd Phillips. This is the guy that did what's the movie Starsky and Hutch, Old School or whatever, and Hangover. What I'm saying is we know that one guy that be singing, when he be doing like the wedding versions of I take you to the candy shop. Hey, what if the music is like that?
No.
So
I
hey,
just
who
don't think
knows?
it's gonna work. But yeah, I mean,
I
because
mean, we'll see though. We'll see though. I'm not going to sit there. I'm gonna go see it regardless. I'm
yeah,
going to see it. I do want to see how they work a musical into that. But
yeah,
as a person that's not a fan of musicals, already I'm kind of like, man.
yeah. I mean, because I don't know, because I had my comparison a long time ago, because the Joker is Taxi Driver just remade,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
and then you have, because I was thinking if you're gonna go for that '80s feel, that classic feel, Taxi Driver, then One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest for like Escape from
Oh
Arkham type
yeah,
feel, and then you have The Killing Joke, which is A Clockwork Orange, a man who's basically turned insane. They have that's where the scene of being strapped to a chair, eyes being taped open, staring at a ton of crappy, and then that's what A Clockwork Orange, and they could easily do
yeah.
that with the Joker.
Who knows? Maybe they are doing it. They just
Yeah,
turn this one into a musical. I mean,
but
they're in a crazy house.
the thing I'm worried about is they're giving it more of a budget this time.
Yeah,
The Joker had like what, 15 million?
it was a low budget.
Very low budget. And now of course they're paying the actor Joaquin Phoenix more this time around,
He got the
especially for
Oscar.
what he
He
did
deserved it.
health wise. Oh my gosh, he was nearly
Say,
killing himself for that role. He had
but
like 0% body fat. Like it was bad.
55 to 70
unhealthy.
million. 55 to 70 million.
Yeah.
And then Joker's coming out October 4th this year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that will do well just because of how well the first one did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not
if
going to be a
gonna
billion. It's not going to be
not going to be nearly as great though. Nowhere, because that one came out of nowhere. Nobody thought a Joker origin story would work, and then that happens.
Yeah. Slow
But
as hell, though. I'm not going to lie.
Deadpool-
It was slow.
Deadpool will break $1 billion for sure. It's going to have to. It'll.
Nah,
You
I
don't
mean,
think so?
$1 billion? Probably not. I mean, the first two didn't even. The highest it got, and that's for both movies, was 750.
But
$1 billion?
keep in mind,
What was the last movie that bossed? Who knows? It depends.
Keep in
It really depends.
it's Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds,
So
and then Wolverine and Hugh Jackman.
it could. I really hope it hits $1 billion, but again, who knows?
Because Logan did amazingly well. Like what 700,000, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Logan.
6. It did 6.
Oh,
6 or
yeah.
7. Yeah. R rated. I don't know. It also depends on the marketing. Because remember, social media plays into that. Why you think Oppenheimer? Let's be real. Oppenheimer almost $1 billion.
Well, it was the Barbenheimer that did it.
Exactly. That's
the
why.
fact that they came out back to back, it would not have made nearly even close to that if they didn't come back to back. No homo. No homo. Yeah. Because they basically jumped on the Barbie bandwagon and started calling it Barbieheimer. But you got to admit,
and also it was social media. Social media.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are going to sell it themselves.
They can,
like with their posts. They're already burning each other.
Let's hope so. They better have something that's as good as Barbieheimer. You better hope this social media is buzzing, because if social media is not buzzing, then you're probably not going to be looking at $1 billion. Yeah. Like that Barbieheimer, dude. This is the thing. I went to go see me and my boys went to go see Barbie and Oppenheimer same day. We tried to do it back to back, but bro, every theater, every showing was sold out because everybody wanted to do the Barbieheimer double feature. That's what I'm saying. Now, if they can get same thing with what's the other movie? Despicable or the Minions, one of the Despicable Me's or whatever. Everybody, because of social media, they had a trend. Everybody go there in suits. So everybody got all of their friends and just started crowding the theater in suits to the point where, they had no saying like, hey, yo, I can't do this. So what I'm saying is this movie's going to do big. It's going to do big numbers. I already know that. But hopefully, the power of Ryan and Hugh Jackman is what it can get them to $1 billion. And if not, let's hope that social media can kind of like chime in and do something about that shit,
Well, and word of mouth has a strong thing for that. I mean, it worked for Guardians of the Galaxy. Hopefully it can do it for Deadpool.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see it. Yeah, they're going to be able to carry a film for sure, even if it's just honestly, I'd enjoy a 2-hour movie, if it was just them burning each other, sitting across from a table, making fun of each other. I think that'd be entertaining because they know how to do it. They've been doing it for years.
There's a okay, we really got to end this. There's a radio station that actually has segments to where they bring like co-stars of the movies, like they did it with Will Smith and Margot, Seth Rogen and Chloe Grace, and they'd basically just be sitting there insulting each other back and forth. It'd be perfect. It'd be perfect if they had Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman do that.
Yep,
because that'd probably be like one of the most watched.
Perfect publicity. But yeah.
Yeah, that was the Deadpool 3. We talked about the MsheU.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Wolverine. Thank y'all for watching. Yeah. I'm trying to get because we're gonna end up going another 30 minutes. Hey, but thank y'all for watching. Follow my YouTube page, Big Daddy Mo. Check out my videos. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm L Scribbler. Yeah, let's just wrap this up. We could end up talking for another hour, but no, we're good. We're good. So let's nail this out. Smoking Aces.
Oh, we want to do. Oh, yeah.
Next week.
I'm down. Yeah. Hey, like I said, I got vacation. I got 9 days off work.
1 and 2.
I'm not watching 2, bro. I did not like 2
and 2.
You know what? Fine. Let's do 1 and 2. Hopefully I have number 2. Hopefully I can find
it's absolute trash, but 1 and 2.
Speaking of that, this is the last thing. I don't know why, but my parents, every time like there'd be like a good movie like Joyride or Smoking Aces, they would always buy the crappy straight to DVD movies with it. So we'd have 5 Wrong Turn movies. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't gotta buy every crappy sequel that goes with it, and they'd watch it like it's an actual good movie. As always, thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all next time. Peace.
Doodles.